And spawning in the bottom right hand corner of Wizards of Gold, we have our red Protoss, sorry, our blue Protoss player. We have our blue Protoss representing 3D Clan. It is DefMars. And spawning in the top left hand corner, we have the red Zerg player himself. It is GgMaChine. And if you're in the chat, you know what time it is. It is Gamba time. Predictions are open. Place your bets on who you think will claim the series. Will it go the way of the Zerg? Will it go the way of the Protoss? Best of luck. Best of luck. Up to you to decide. Coming into this, we have been featuring GgMaChine. Of course, he was able to bring down Art earlier in a very intense back and forth PvZ. DefMars is a player that I have not had the luxury of casting before. I don't think I've ever casted him in our history here of the CranKy Ducklings. He's going for the cannon. Oh wait, he's going for the cannon rush. He's crazy. Let's go. It's gonna be a short series. It's gonna be a short one, Pappy. Aye. Cannon rushes on the way. Here comes the pylon. Overlord sees the pylon immediately. GgMaChine, he is somewhat aware. There we go. A couple of words are being pulled. Now you can see that GgMaChine, he does not overreact. This could be a fake out. Could be a fake out. We know that it's not. There we go. More pylons have been thrown down. Now he knows it is real. Very much so. From here, we do have our gas into spawning pool, into most likely Roach Warren. Meanwhile, DefMars, he's committing. He does protect that cannon. Now, this cannon is not going to be threatening the base. The base is not under fire here. The cannon is further out. Instead, we're going to be slowly sieging forward with cannons. There we go. We have backup cannons on the way, and we should be reinforcing this with a Robo, I would imagine, and Immortals. Now, the Overlord does stay here on the pillar. Does survive. We have more cannons slowly on the way. Meanwhile, again, you can see that GgMaChine is not overreacting. Playing it cool, calm, and collected. He does not pull the boys. Again, GgMaChine, he should be working towards that Roach Warren. Should just be staying on one base, getting into a Roach Warren, and getting into Ravagers. So far, nice response. Oh, going for the proxy hatch to the main. And DefMars, he doesn't know. He doesn't see. He doesn't know what's going on. He did not notice that drone, or if he did, it slipped his mind. You can see here he's walling up. He's walling up completely, but the Roach Warren, it's going to finish. No shot. Ay. GgMaChine being cheeky here. Did somehow slip by and did slip in. Meanwhile, I believe there was a cancel. Yeah, we have the cancellation of the hatchery. Here come the roaches, and they're going to go right into the main. And again, this shouldn't have happened. It should not have happened here. We can see DefMars, he's scouting. He's looking. He's checking for a hatchery, checking for a proxy. Checks the natural, checks the third, checks the fourth base. Checking the fifth, checking everywhere. He's looking for an expansion. It's in the main. The call is coming from inside the house, Pappy. Oh my god. Meanwhile, no Robo, proxy Stargate. Stargate into Void Ray. Hatchery is done. And here come the roaches. Initially, Ravagers here across the map. Here come the roaches. Creep is revealed.
Nexus point under enemy attack.
Alright, so we got Abathur going. It's only one roach for now. Again, he did make an initial roach here at home. So extra roaches means less across the map. Meanwhile, there's nothing. There's nothing here. There's just nothing to defend. Right now, he's distracted. Attention here on the front lines. There's that recall. Recall's back home. Roaches revealed. And there's nothing. There's the recall, which means this Void Ray is not at home to defend. There's nothing. Just one Stalker. One Stalker and the boys. Queen about to pop out as well. There we go. The boys are being pulled. Queen has arrived. Does target down that Ravager. Ravager is denied, at least. But this is getting out of hand. Yeah, this is becoming far too much here. Every worker is going to be going down. There's a shield battery, yes, but there's no cannon. There's only just the one Stalker. Meanwhile, you can see GgMaChine working through those cannons as well. Takes down two of them. Shield battery coming in clutch. Not bad. Roach is trying to focus it down. The last one, Roach falls. He gets a queen, gets two roaches. Nice around. Oh, DefMars. Oh, at the depower. He does depower everything, though. Archer's Pylon goes down, does get depowered. There's that one Void Ray, though. We're getting scrappy. We're getting messy. The Void Ray will kill the queen. Likewise, everything's getting repowered. Ravager's on the way. Queen goes down. And we're going for the Archer's Pylon once again. The boys are being pulled. We cannot get surrounded. Not this time. GgMaChine has to be careful here. Biles on the pylon. Trades with the workers. Probes are falling one after the other. And the pylon, oh god, it's so close. The miles barely, oh my god. Gets the pylon, depowers everything. Backup pylon, sorry, that's a cannon on the way, not a pylon. And DefMars is down to 12 workers, down to 12 workers. Meanwhile, Ling's going for a counterattack. I mean, the wall is open, true. Wall is wide open. Back at home, more queens on the way to defend against the Void Ray. Yeah, and here come those Lings. Going for the pylon, actually. Trying to focus it down. Yeah, more Lings are flooding in. Going for the mineral line, going for the probes. They get one. Every worker counts. As we have less than a base economy. Oh, we have the queen. They coming for the surround. Yeah, Lings, they surround the Stalker. It should be enough. Stalker falls. That was the only unit outside of the Void Ray. There's a second Void Ray. Second Void Ray for DefMars. But it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter. And again, this proxy should not have gotten up and running. It's crazy that it did. And GG gets called. GgMaChine takes game number 1. Whew. GG. GG, well played. Does take a lead in the series. Again, a very crazy, very intense game. Again, unfortunately, DefMars, he didn't quite notice the one drone slipping into the main base, slipping into that main and going for that proxy hatchery. And because of that, GG. GG, well played. That's all that GgMaChine did need to get things rolling, to snowball out of control, and to break the main base. To break that main. It was impressive that, of course, DefMars did surround. Did surround for that one moment. Did surround the roaches and did clean up the first 2 roaches and the Ravager. That was a nice moment for DefMars, but still was not enough to really recover and to maintain that defense back at home. And with that, we're getting into game 2 with GgMaChine having a lead. Does have a lead. And do we go for another cannon rush? Again, I'm not too familiar with DefMars. I don't know if he cannon rushes often or not. I don't know if he's overly cheesy. I mean, clearly he's willing to cannon rush. Is willing. But now we're getting into game number 2 and spawning in the top right-hand corner of ley lines. We have our blue Protoss player representing 3D Clan. It is DefMars. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have his opponents. We have the red Zerg player, the red Zerg himself, leading the series 1-0, punishing the cannon rush. It is GgMaChine. Here we go. Oh, and it's non-stop proxy, non-stop cheese, non-stop aggression here out of DefMars. We're going for the proxy outside of that 4th base location, so a more unorthodox location for the proxy. And are we going for the flower? Are we going gasless proxy 4 gates? We're getting towards the flower here. 2 gates. Okay, so proxy 2 gate. Is initially proxy 2 gates. The probe comes in for a scout, making it look like everything's normal. A late probe scout, true. Is a late probe scout that might tip GgMaChine off at least for a moment. Hatch gas pool, standard opener out of GgMaChine. But the probe is late, and that is suspect. Meanwhile, gases are being taken. So I would imagine it's going to be 2 gate double zealot into Stalker reinforcements. With the Cybercore follow-up. We'll see. Initially, zealots are going to be on the way. And here comes that Cybercore. We'll see how DefMars does pieces all together. Likewise, we'll see how GgMaChine responds. Oh. As that one drone is getting very low. GgMaChine playing with fire. Here we go, zealots are on the way. In production. Backup pylon. Once the Cybercore finishes, do we go for the proxy Stargate? Do we go Stargate? Do we go Robo? Do we commit into further tech? There we go. Stalkers are being chronoed as we speak. Zealots are revealed. Now he knows. He sees 2 zealots. That means there's 2 gateways. He is aware. Doesn't overextend with the Overlord. Does keep it close by to tuck away there at the pillar. Proxy shield shield batteries, let's go. GgMaChine has responded. He responds with the Spine Crawler. Spine Crawler, Link's speed is on the way. He does pull back into gas. That should be for roaches. Overlord always going to be shut down. Massive pick off supply blocks, GgMaChine. Yeah, massive supply block. Another Spine Crawler in production. Where are the Overlords? Yeah, late Overlord here out of GgMaChine. And boys are being pulled down. Lings, they try to engage. They get a surround on one Zealot. Just barely. Gets one, gets both. Not bad. Takes down both Zealots. Spine Crawler does reposition. Oof. Still brutal pickups. Bleeding out a lot of Lings. More Spine Crawlers on the way. Yeah, just a wall of Spine Crawlers. As they are slowly pushing forward. Spine taking a lot of hits. Oh no, the Queen! Queen taking a lot of damage as well. Lings are amassing, and right now GgMaChine is hoping for a surround. He wants to bait the army further onto creep, and then surround. And look down the Stalkers. Clutch Transfuse. Keeps the Queens alive. Sorry, keeps the Spine alive. That's a lot of shield batteries finishing up. Sentries on the way for Force Fields. Spine Crawlers, they do line up. They're lined up, they're in position. Oh my god, actually moving forward, he's crazy! Yeah, it does move forward. Lings, they attempt to surround. The shield batteries, they put in a lot of work. Not bad, they lock down the army. Spine Crawlers are going to be able to burrow, and the Stalkers, yeah, they get surrounded. GG gets caught, he gets completely surrounded, he gets shut down, and GgMaChine, whew, he does hold, he does hold, he does defend. He will claim the series 2-0. Oh my god. GG, well played. A very, very intense series there. Does take it. DefMars just proxying both games. Cannon Rush game 1 into Proxy Void Ray game 2. 2-gate double Zealot into double Stalker into Mass Stalker Shield Battery Rush. But alas, did get surrounded, to get locked down. A very patient play out of GgMaChine. That's the most important part. He was very patient with his movement, with his Spine Crawlers, with how he was positioning. Very well rehearsed defense there by the Zerg player, and with that, he holds. Very impressive. GG. GG, well played, does hold, does defend. And with that, he will claim the series and advance on into the next round, I believe. Does take it. Oh no, sorry, I believe that means he's through. So GgMaChine, he has made it through. So my apologies. Does make it through. He has qualified. He has qualified for that, for the playoffs. Congratulations. And DefMars, he's still in this. Do not worry, he's still in this. He's still in the group stage, but he has to play another match to try to make it into the playoffs. Into those playoffs.